that's that. They practiced doing blind exchanges, and for those of you who don't know, normally in anything over a 4x4, typically you will not do blind exchanges in, but their coaches taught them to do blind exchanges because. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome into the video. So before we jump into today's video, I would just like to say I hope you enjoyed the last video I posted for you guys about the regional XC meet recap. I really enjoyed telling you guys what happened before, during, and after the race, the surprises and mishaps that happened during that race, and how it was not really my parents' moment. But once again, I was really excited to share that with you guys, and I am really excited to be back and recording for you guys. Sorry I didn't get a video out for you Monday. I didn't have that much time, but I am glad I have it out for you today, and we are back to being together. Yeah, guys, so that's probably all I have to say for this first part of the intro, and now let's jump right into the topic for today's video. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing and recapping the second book in Jason Reynolds' compelling track series, Patina. As you guys remember, some of you do, some of you may not. If you're a new subscriber, we did recap the first book in the series. Or if you're new to this channel, we recapped the first book in the series, Ghost. I will link that one down in the description for you guys. And yeah, so that was a really awesome one. I love talking about it. And Patina is going to be even better. Step up. So yeah, I am really excited to share it with you guys. So as you know, in the last one, we will be reviewing the book. Then I will rate the book from 0 to 10. From 0 out of 10, and then we will be done with the video, basically. Yeah, guys, so that's probably really all I have to say for this intro, and now let's jump right into today's video. Alright, guys, in this first block of the video, we're going to be recapping the book. So this book was a really interesting one because it was kind of like Ghost, where, like, sorry, I've already finished Sunny, and I'm already on Lou, so this is 2 books back, so I have to think for a second. But yeah, so this is pretty similar to Ghost. I mean, some adjusting, just because she wasn't really a troublemaker, but she basically she lived in a neighborhood. She went to school with actually Lou, and they lived in like the countryside, and then she had moved, and she's now going to this school with like all these rich girls. And she doesn't know how to act. It's a private school, a boarding school. She's not used to wearing a uniform. She's not used to like all this fancy stuff, all these fancy classrooms. So it's just like it's different for her because as she goes by Patty, she's used to like they go to Barnaby Middle School. So basically, she's used to that. I mean, it's not a boarding school. It's a public school. Normally, you don't have to wear uniforms to her school. It's just different. So in the beginning of the story, she talks about how basically she goes to the school and doesn't know how to fit in. During projects, she's the one always doing all the work. During lunch, she's the one, she walks around the cafeteria while she eats her lunch. And then, she meets this girl one day, and she's paired up with 3 other girls in a group project. And one of their names is Taylor, and one of their names is T, and then they call themselves TT. And basically, they're like the snobby ones. They don't really have any sympathy for Patty at all. She moved, and they're not really kind or nice to her, so it's not really great. I forget her friend's name. It's very bad because I should have reviewed this probably a month and a half ago, but I didn't. Probably closer to 2 months ago I should have reviewed this, but I didn't do that. So sorry, guys. I can't remember all these characters. But yeah, so she basically does that, and one day they go over to her grandmother's house, and her grandmother's baking cookies, and they go up to the room, and it's her friend. I think it's Caitlin is her name, it's either Caitlin or something it's something with starts with like a K, I think. And I'm just gonna say Caitlin. And they go to Caitlin's house, and basically, I mean, her room, she's different because her room is like completely black, like it doesn't really have any color to the walls or anything. And Taylor and TT, Taylor and T, they actually make fun of her, and Patina stands up for Caitlin and basically says, "Why are you doing this? Like, it doesn't matter." And Caitlin gets really mad, and then that's pretty much that end of that visit. Everyone gets picked up, and Patty goes home, and yeah. So I don't think you really want to hear me bloody blah blah. But yeah. So now let's get into the practice stuff when they go to practice. So during practices, some of the weirder stuff they did, they practiced the waltz. So her and her teammates are doing the 4x4, or no, the 4x8 100-meter relay. And her teammates are Crystal, Britt Brat, and Deja. And they had to do the waltz because their coach, Coach Witt, I don't know why, but she thought the waltz was going to help them, and it did end up helping them at the end. But yeah, so it was pretty interesting to see. It was weird. It wasn't normal. But anyways, that's that. They practiced doing blind exchanges, and for those of you who don't know, normally in anything over a 4x4, typically you will not do blind exchanges in. But their coaches taught them to do blind exchanges because it might save you a few seconds, and a few seconds can be the difference between winning the race and coming in last place in a 4x8 or a 4x4 or even a 4x8. That's so short. It might only take like 6 minutes for everyone to finish. So it's like you have to get the baton around as quick as possible because it's only 2 laps of the track. And if you can't catch, you're not catching up. But yeah, so anyway, that was that. And I'm just going to skip to the end where they had the meet because I'm doing a lot of like blah blah blah. So that morning before that, her sister braided her hair, and she had some breakfast, and kind of me, except with the braiding hair. What I do before meets, except with the braiding hair. So, can relate. So yeah, she gets the meet. She does the 4x8. She's running the final leg. So everyone gets it around. They call it. They send them off. Everyone gets it around to Patty, and she runs. And the book actually ends at the spot where she's on the home straight at the last 100 meters. She's neck and neck with this girl to see if she can win. It's going to come down to the lean of the line. And that's where the story basically ends. So yeah, guys, that's probably really all I have to say for this. And let's move on to our final block of the video, the rating the book. Alright, guys, in the second and final block of the video, we're going to be talking about me rating the book, basically, for you guys. So for this book, I'm going to once again give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, this book was really good. I mean, I love it. It had all the accolades that Ghost did, and some even better. I mean, Jason Reynolds really describes how you can get to know the characters and how they interact with each other, how their lives are, and he incorporates their lives with track to make it really interesting for you. He's always having you on the edge of your seat waiting to what happens next. So it's just like, I love this book, and I'm rating it a 10 out of 10. Yeah, guys, that's probably all I have to say for this rating the book block, and that's probably going to wrap it up for today's video. Alright, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed listening to me talk about the second book in Jason Reynolds' really great track series, Patina. If you guys are interested in this book, like Ghost, I will link the book link down in the description. It will take you to Amazon, and that will be like your resource from me. But if you want to go to another website or your local library or Barnes & Noble or a different bookstore, you can do whatever you need to. Whatever you really want, that's fine with me. That's That's all. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with whatever you guys want to go to, but I will link a link down to in the description to go to Amazon and you can buy this. But once again, you can go wherever. But yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Stick around for today's quote. I know you guys are gonna love it, like always. Again, if you have suggestions, put them down in the live chat, and I will get to them. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, guys.